Hey lovelies, as you can see from the title, this is the long-awaited review of my Poundshop products. I've also filmed another look for you, so I'm going to show that, and then once that makeup is on, I'm going to sit and have a chat with you just about what I actually think of these products. So if you want to see how I got this look that I've got on today, I'm going to go from this to naked face. 1, 2, 3. As I did figure out before, you do really need a primer, so I'm just going to use my Urban Decay primer potion. can I say about it? These are the 3 palettes that I've got of W7 eyeshadows. As I said earlier, I've got 1, 2 and 3. And I have used number 3 quite a lot, and that would be the brown neutral. But today, the colours that I used this palette, and I do quite like it. I have to say, I think I've got a good coverage and everything over my eyes. Now, I did use my primer potion from Urban Decay, but I quite like what I've come up with using it. I think we took the blue more into almost a silvery sort of look without really using the 2 silvery colours. But I have to say, I do recommend these. Obviously I got them in the Poundshop, so these were £1 each. I have seen them in other places to buy and they were £2.50. So my overall review on these eyeshadows are they're really good. I think for 6 eyeshadows in a palette of this size, you get a good variety for a smoky eye. So moving on to another product that I used today, and this was the Pink Tease bronzing powder. And this is okay. I think it's actually got a wee bit too much of a reddish tint for me. It says Sun Kissed. It is nice, but I do think it's bordering on being a wee bit red. So I wouldn't purchase this again whenever it runs out. I will keep trying to use it with different things, but I won't purchase it again. Another product that I actually think is quite good is Wet n Wild, and this, I was quite surprised to see Wet n Wild stuff in the Poundshop. Again with W7 I was quite surprised to see as well. This is the liquid foundation in Ivory. Can't read anything on the back because it's in, like, I don't know, Hong Kong or Chinese or something. I can't actually read any of that. So that's the only thing for me. I can't actually read the ingredients on this, so that would be the only downside to buying that in the Poundshop, is you can't see what's in it. So if you have any allergies or anything, unfortunately you're probably not going to be able to buy it because you can't tell what's actually in it. But for the most part I think it's pretty good. It doesn't have an amazing coverage, but for £1 I wasn't going in with expecting to have a big, you know, a really heavy coverage from it anyway. If you put on an extra layer you are going to get that wee bit more, but the more you put on, obviously you're bordering on it becoming cakey. So if you're wanting something that does have heavier coverage, this isn't the product for you. But it is worth checking out if you're not, if you want it for daytime and you just want something light to sort of even out your skin tone and you're not worried about it having a big heavy coverage. Try this out. The other product that I did actually use today from them was another Pink Tease product, and this is their 6-piece lip gloss palette, and it actually opens like this here. So you have a mirror just under there, and this is the lip glosses, almost as looks to me in the lid. And the one that I used today was actually this one here. Yeah, this one here. Thinking that it might have sort of a pinky tone to it. I don't think it actually has any colour in it at all. But while we're actually on camera, I will try a couple of the other colours. I'm going to try the darkest colour that they have in here, and it's like a sparkly red sort of colour. So yeah, it looks like it's got colour in it as it's going on. Now obviously it's a lip gloss. I'm not expecting it to be really dark. Although I know some lip glosses can be really dark now, but okay, so that one would have a pink sort of sheen to it. There's a wee bit more colour pigmentation in that one. There is ones in that are supposed to be totally clear, so that's okay. For me, I actually think it's more childlike than something that I would actually really purchase again. It was sort of, I think it was more an off-the-cuff purchase. Whenever I was looking for different things, I just thought, oh, that's 6 different colours in one, I'll just give it a go and see what I think. But already I'm actually feeling here, it's really, it's going right into the corners and it's just sitting there, and whenever I talk I can feel it going up and down. It is incredibly sticky. So I'm actually going to wipe that off, and seeing I'm wiping it off, we will have a look at the other lip glosses that I've actually got. Okay, so we have 3 other lip glosses. I did have another one which was the Sally Hansen Plumpin' lip gloss. I really liked that, but rather than keep it for myself I gave it to my mother-in-law because I thought it would be a really good product for her. As most women know, once you get to a certain age your lips aren't as plump as they used to be, so I thought if it was really going to work on anybody it would be really good for her. So the first one I'm not actually going to put on my lips because it is just a clear lip gloss from W7, but it is full of glitter. So I mean that would be nice over maybe a lipstick to make it look more party ready, or maybe if you're just a teenager wanting a wee bit of glitter. So then we have these 2 other W7 lip glosses, and we'll give this one a go. This is the Sugar Lip Gloss Absurd. So let's see how this looks on. And it's actually in a brush rather than a doe foot applicator, which normally I don't like, but we'll see. It has a really sweet scent to it, which at first is okay. The longer you have this open, the more overpowering it is. Okay, so it's nowhere near as purpley as it looks in this. It's not as sticky as the pink teas. Okay, so I like this one. I think I would wear this. So let's see about the other one that looks sort of like a nude colour. Okay, so I'll just turn up for the books. So this is the Big 5 lip gloss in Hint of Pink. Doesn't really look like there's a hint of pink in it, but this is what the brush looks like. Okay, so there's a hint of nothing in this. It says a hint of pink. Definitely not. I don't see any colour in this whatsoever. So if you're wanting this for colour, I would not recommend one that says hint of a pink. I mean, to me that was going to be nude anyway. But I did think it might have sort of almost a peachy tinge to it. But nothing. Nada. So yes. Probably not. I don't know why I bought that one. I don't know. I mean, for the sake of £1 each, I mean it's cute packaging and everything, but I don't know. What would I ever wear it for? I also bought this product here, a cheek tint, and I really didn't like it. I don't know whether it's just me, I'm applying it wrong or anything, but as soon as I touched it to my skin, it stained right there. I couldn't blend it, I couldn't do anything with it, and I don't know whether I'm doing it wrong because it doesn't come with instructions or anything. So if you've never used this kind of product, it's not something that you're going to be able to look at and go, okay, so I get exactly how this is supposed to be used. So it was a bit of a disappointment to me because it really, and I'd forgotten, I knew it didn't smell right, but it stinks. It is so not a nice scent to it at all. So I didn't like it being near my face anyway because, you know, your cheeks are here, your nostrils are here. I could smell it as soon as I put it on my skin. So again, I wouldn't recommend this product here. It is obviously supposed to be up there like the Benefit cheek tints and things like that. But I mean, I think you're probably better just spending the money on the one from Benefit rather than buying that one. So the last couple of Poundshop items that I have are other eyeshadows, and one of them is Dainty Doll by Nicola Roberts, and I got it in number 1. It doesn't have any other name, it's just number 1, and it has a wee mirror there. But it's just this sort of brown colour here, and it has a hint of shimmer in it, but I really liked it. I actually thought it was really good as almost like a base coat, a base colour before you put anything over the top to sort of get a look coming on with browns. In fact, whenever I did the last makeup look using this palette, I'm sure that I used this colour here as the base, or perhaps in the crease, I can't remember. But I really do like this. I have only used it twice, but I think I need to try using it more. Anyway, the next two I got them because they were big names. When I say big names, they're drugstore brands that everybody knows. And I thought, okay, so these will be good. I'll be really pleased with these. So the first one I got was Rimmel. And it's purple, so it was straight away, oh yes, I have to have this. And this is number 740 Fever. And I got this and I was so disappointed. I'll just swatch these for you. Yeah. Hang on. So, let's start off by swatching these ones. Have a look at my hand. Seriously? Look, watch this, right? Now I'm going heavily. You saw how heavy I was pushing on that and how little that actually comes off on my hand. I was so disappointed. I love purples and I thought this would be really nice. I didn't think it was going to be really dark or anything, but I thought there would be coverage and it would be a really sweet look for the summertime, but it wasn't nice at all. So and I was so disappointed because they still sell the Glam Eyes in the shops. So I mean, I don't think I would purchase any Rimmel eyeshadows now I haven't tried this one because it was so disappointed for me. And I mean, the fact that it gives you ideas on the back here, like it says it complements green eyes. I know I have brown eyes, but I love purple, so it didn't matter. It tells you how to get a subtle look. You use shades 1 and 2. And shade 1 is this one here, and shade 2 is this one. So the way they're telling you is if you have this open, basically, like this here, if you have this open like that, this is shade 1 and this is shade 2. Is that? No. No. Shade 1 and 2. That's what it is. Shade 1 and 2. And if you want the London look, get shades 1, 2 and 3 together, and there's even a picture beside it, and it also tells you to add a kohl eyeliner. So I mean, it had the potential to be a really good buy. But as you've seen on my hand, I mean, there was nothing from it. I tried using it with a damp brush to pick up some more. I used it over the top of primers. I did so many things and nothing. It may just be a one-off, it may just be this palette, you know, the others could be good, but I really was disappointed in this. And then it made me think, well, why is it in the Poundshop then? Is this the reason? Is it because they're not that great that they've just taken these off the line and put them in the Poundshop instead? So that was pushed to the back of the drawer and I never used it again. So the other one then was Maybelline one, isn't it Maybelline? Yeah. And it's this one here, and it's just a wee Eye Studio Duo in Taupe Opal. And I have to say, it is quite good. I bought it and I wasn't really sure why whenever I got home, because they're not really colours that are me, but Hang on, just to swatch these for you. If you can see that, no, you can't really see the one on top, but you can see the taupe. The opal on top is just sort of shimmery. But you could get a really good look for it if you put the taupe all over your eyelid and then just blended it out with the opal, or vice versa. You know, you could come up with something really good. The colours in this here, the payoff is really, really good on this one. Obviously the really light colour is very subtle, but you can't see, I mean I can see it, it's hard for you to see it on camera, but I can see, and the shimmer in it almost has a pinky sort of green shimmer to it. But I would recommend this one. So I mean, for me I was really disappointed in the Rimmel one, but this one I was quite happy with, apart from the fact I chose colours that I wouldn't really wear ever. So I was a wee bit annoyed at myself rather than being annoyed with this. So the last actual product that I have, and obviously I said it during the filming, was the mascara, and I was so gutted whenever I opened this today, and it basically gave me nothing. I mean, it just looks all dried up and gloopy, and so it was totally horrible. Would not recommend picking this up. Whether you want a bargain mascara or not, do not try this one. There is other ones, there's the Chit Chat ones and stuff. I would recommend trying those first. So my overall review on buying stuff in the Poundshop is you can find really good hidden gems in there. Products that it's a surprise that they're in there. I mean, I was surprised to see Dainty Doll in there, and I was really pleased to even be able to get one of them. I haven't seen them again in my shop, but I mean, I didn't swatch this one for you, but that's it there, just underneath the taupe. It's a really nice brown colour. The shimmer in it isn't overwhelming or anything, so I was happy enough with that. Next week's review is going to be finishing off the natural collection. That's going to be on Friday, and also on Friday I'm going to be doing a high-end versus bargain mascara. I'm going to be doing a review on that, so keep an eye out for that. If there's anything that you think that you want me to review, bargain wise, let me know in the comments below, and I will see what I can do to try and find that out for you. And apart from that, guys, we are all done, and I will see you all soon. Love yous. Mwah. Bye.